more than medium, what it has a tendency to do is it has a tendency to get tough. And when it's tough, you lose the flavor from the scallop itself also.
Excellent points.
And as you can tell, as the scallops are cooking, if you get one side a little too darker, you just turn it over. And they're looking good already. I think we're about there, Robert.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay. Then we're going to take the scallop off, shake it a little bit, lay one there, one right here, and then one right there. Now that we have the scallop on the plate, we lightly heat up the brown butter vinaigrette.
Will you tell us about the brown butter vinaigrette?
Brown butter vinaigrette, what you do is you take chopped garlic, chopped shallots. We use chopped herbs, which our chopped herbs is half basil and half Italian parsley. We chop all things really fine. We put it in balsamic vinegar. We reduce it by half and pull it to the side. And then we take brown butter, which is basically butter, put it into a hot skillet and let it really brown. What happens is with the butter, it has a nut flavor that comes out of it. Then we strain that butter through a chamois. And when you add the brown butter to the vinegar, you slowly have to add it because it's a chemical reaction that if you add it too fast, it'll bubble over and there's nothing you can do to stop it. So we're going to take the brown butter vinaigrette, we're going to lightly pour it over each scallop, a little bit on the plate. We're going to finish it at the top of the lattice potato. Then we take our long chives, put it right in the center. And that there's our sea scallop sandwich.
All right. It's no wonder it's so popular. Not only tastes good, but it's a great looking dish.
Thank you, Robert.
All right. We're going to take a break now, and we'll come back, and we're going to do horseradish salmon. Woohoo! We're excited about that. Also sponsoring today's show is the Tin Can, found in the middle of downtown Boone Market. They're open late, 7 days a week. Give them a call at 264-0556. Go by and see Rob. He will get you a single of almost anything. They have a huge selection of hard-to-find beers and wines, juices and munchies. And it's a real important place for a lot of Appalachian State students. The Tin Can, downtown Boone Market. Earth Fair is also sponsoring today's show. It's near downtown Boone on East King Street, 263-8138. Earth Fair, the healthy supermarket. Earth Fair offers all the foods you love, only better. Earth Fair. I'd also like to mention again that I'm doing a cooking school there, vegetarian cooking school, on June 13th and June 27th, 5:30 to 7:30. Please come by. I'll be looking forward to seeing you there. Perrier Group of Mutual Distributing Company, the bottled water division, providing the finest bottled waters to fine dining restaurants and other locations throughout the high country, including Perrier, San Pellegrino, and Nestle Waters. The Perrier Group of the Mutual Distributing Company.
Finest cookware and perfect gift ideas can be found at the Country Gourmet in Fosco. For 30 years, the Country Gourmet has been the destination for anything from candles to clocks, dishes to decorations, silverware to surprises, and gifts you can't find just anywhere. Make a bridal wish list or a wish list for anyone who wants to enjoy the many items to choose from. Open year-round, 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday, and 12 to 5 on Sundays.
Welcome back to Robert's Mostyum Cooking Show. Today I have Chef James Welch from Crippin's Country Inn and Restaurant in Blowing Rock. It's so wonderful to have Chef James with us. We've just finished a sea scallop sandwich, and now he's going to do the main dish, the entree, and it is one of our most popular dishes at Crippin's. Tell us about it, Chef.
It's the horseradish crusted salmon with wasabi mash and mirin butter.
All right.
And mirin butter, by the way, is a sweet Japanese wine. If it's ever hard to find, basically what you could do is you could take Chardonnay and add sugar to it to sweeten it up.
Okay. And you got wasabi mashed.
Yes.
Can you explain what that means?
Wasabi mash, what it is that's wasabi powder. What we do is we take heavy cream with wasabi powder, butter, and sugar and sour cream. Then we add our mashed potatoes to it and season it, and that's our wasabi mashed potatoes.
Cool. Show us how to do it, sir.
All righty.
All right.
Well, this is our salmon. You can get that locally at any grocery store. We're going to lightly salt it. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil to our pan. And then when I always add fish to the pan, I always tilt the pan away from me so that when it splatters, it won't splatter on you and less likely to burn you. Basically, all we're doing is we're trying to seal it so the flavors of the fish stay in the fish. We're just going to
pan searing it, right?
Yes, sir. We're going to pan sear for just a minute or two on one side. We're going to turn it over. We're going to crust it and then finish it in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes on 350 degrees. Like I said, see that nice golden color you have there?
Yes.
And all we do there is we take fresh prepared horseradish. I've tried both. I've tried fresh horseradish and prepared, and I prefer prepared over fresh. So we're going to lightly coat it. And with that just alone, it wouldn't work because of the horseradish being so strong. So we sweeten it a little bit with just regular breadcrumbs. And not only that, it gives it a nice brown crust color when it comes out of the oven.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to throw this in the oven. As it cooks, we'll show you how to do the wasabi mash and the mirin butter. Okay, as that is cooking in the oven, I'm going to show you how to basically bring back a mirin butter. Time is not allotted for us to actually show you exactly how to make the mirin butter, but how you would start out would be is you would make the you would take the Japanese wine with bay leaves, peppercorns, shallots, and ginger, and a splash of soy into it. You would reduce that till it gets barely any liquid in it whatsoever. If you would make it in a classical beurre blanc, you would straightly fold in the butter and then strain it through a chamois and season it to taste. But with Crippins, we don't do that way. We do one that we can put on a steam table and hold overnight. So we would add heavy cream to that reduction and then fold in the butter and then season it. So when we bring back a beurre blanc, we just take a little heavy cream, heavy cream bubbles a little bit, and basically what we're looking for is we're looking for it to get reduced and become thick. And then once it becomes thick, we will lightly fold in the beurre blanc that was prepared previously or the day before into that, and that would be your mirin butter sauce for the horseradish salmon.
Awesome. If you'd like me to stir that for you, I'll be happy to do it. We want it thick.
Looks like the sauce has reduced enough. We're going to slowly add the mirin butter to it. If you add mirin butter to the sauce too fast or not fast enough, it will break on you. And what that means is the butter has separated from the cream, and you would have to start all over, reduce heavy cream.
It's looking good, Chef.
Thank you, sir. This is one of those dishes you just can't walk away from. You have to constantly sit there and baby it and talk to it nice and pray it doesn't break.
This is the kind of dish that it's not a 30-minute meal like so many people are talking about. You want to work in the kitchen and have fun in the kitchen. And what we're doing right now is work, and it's fun too.
It absolutely is.
Because we know when people eat this, they're going to really enjoy it.
Okay, once we have the mirin butter done, we basically heat up our wasabi mash, which earlier we discussed. That is wasabi powder with mashed potatoes. And in our wasabi mashed potatoes, we use, once again, sugar, sour cream, wasabi powder, butter, and heavy cream. Our salmon is done. Like I said, it's nice and golden. You do not want to overcook salmon. If you overcook salmon, what happens is it cooks out all the flavor of the salmon. It will get tough, and we cook our salmon at Crippin's medium. We cook basically all our fish medium. And that would go right in the center of the plate. we take our mirror and butter, and we do an aspect design. We don't just lay it on there. We try to like make it a little fancy.
Yeah, abstract. I hear that.
If that's what you want to call it.
Yes, sir.
And we have little scallions to garnish the plate. And then we're going to add our crispy fried shallots.
I see that. So you're going to garnish the plate with these crispy fried shallots.
Yes, sir.
Good buddy.
What we do with our shallots is we take our shallots, slice them thin, and let them marinate in soy sauce. So what happens is the shallots also get a soy flavor to them to help complement the other flavors of the wasabi, the horseradish, and the salmon.
And the mirror and butter sauce.
And the mirror and butter, absolutely.
Yes.
So this only takes a few seconds. Basically, all you want to do is crisp them up. And we have people that come to the restaurant and order just as a side dish the fried shallots.
Yeah.
That's how wonderful taste they are.
Very much so. And of course, the shallot is similar to an onion.
It's a crossbreed of an onion and a garlic is what it is.
That's smelling good, Chef.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's basically the color you're looking for. See how it's nice and brown compared to white that it was?
Yes.
We're going to try to drain as much excess fat as possible. And then what we do from there is we lightly sprinkle them around. Voila. You ready?
Thank you, Chef. That looks great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Robert, for having me.
It's been an honor to have you on this show.
Thank you.
Da-di-da-di-da. I want to thank Jimmy Crippin from Crippin's Country Inn and Restaurant. And then finally, I'd like to thank the Country Gourmet, a very important sponsor of this show. The Green Mansions Village. Betsy Morrell has been in the business over 30 years. 963-5269. They have more than 105,000 kitchen items for you in this place. If they don't have it, they'll get it for you. She has such a friendly and knowledgeable staff at the Country Gourmet in the Green Mansions Village. I'd also like to thank Eseeola Lodge for allowing us to have this wonderful kitchen to use on today's show. Have a great day. Don't want no fresh fried potatoes, red ripe tomatoes. I ain't never satisfied. I want the frim fram sauce, that also fed. Chef Fi-Fi on the side. Don't want no pork chop.